So what I'm about to prepare today and show my guests is a selection of cheeses using fundamentally the same base. A lovely, delightful cream cheese using cashew nut and, of course, coconut. And that combination as a cream cheese is just beautiful. Also using macadamia nuts. I'm using walnuts and I'm using cashew nuts. Fundamentally the same way that you make it, but of course you're getting different taste sensations. The sort of nuts you can use: almonds, of course, when they're soaked overnight, they release the enzyme inhibitor and they get nice and fat the next morning. Brazil nuts, perhaps the fattiest nut of all, but very rich in selenium. The lovely cashew nut, these are absolutely fabulous. They're sweet, they're tangy, and quite sugary in their taste. And of course the walnut, this is the brain food. This is wonderful also for prostate conditions and actually getting alkalinity back into the body. And these here, oops-a-daisy, these are my macadamia nut fines. And these are essentially just crushed nuts, and they're absolutely fabulous when they're dampened down and the probiotic is added to them, and away they go. In the walnuts, I'm mixing olives and semi-dried tomatoes. With the cashew, straight garlic and pesto, which is just absolutely beautiful. And I've used hemp seeds on the macadamia nut cheese, which is absolutely fabulous. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's get into it. So what I've done is I've soaked these. Okay, they've been soaking for a few hours. That's what happens. They just get quite soft, which is really, really nice. We're just going to put some of those in there. We're doing the cream cheese, we're doing the Philly. Yep. At this point. But I'm just going to, I don't want to use all of these. I'm going to split this, okay? I'm going to keep some for the cheese and some for the dessert. Now what we want to do is add some coconut cream. Coconut cream, this is Nakula, which is actually an organic coconut product from Thailand. It's actually imported by and processed on behalf of a guy from Tewantin here, so I support this, and it's actually getting quite a lot of traction. The beautiful thing about it, this time of the year, it gets nice and firm on the top, and that's the oils. Underneath, if you press down, is the coconut water, because the oils solidify on the top and the water's underneath. So don't go barreling into this and thinking that it's all solid because there's water underneath. I did it the other day, poured it in, and this thing just went to me. So you just put that in there, and we'll just put some water in it. See, there's the water. Don't turn it on too fast, okay? You just want to slowly put this together. Sounds horrible, doesn't it? Jeez. Huh? Sounds horrible. Okay. So I just want to show you that. That's what we're ending up with there.
Oh, okay.
You want some coarseness, all right?
Lovely.
Yeah. And the coconut oil, which I'm going to put a dash in here anyway. You don't need a lot, and this essentially will help to stabilize the whole thing. And I'm just going to mix that in. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And just take some of this off. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just taking enough off here for the dessert. Okay? So essentially what we've got here is an opportunity to, again, get 2 bites of the cherry. Thanks, Claire. What would I do without her? Okay, just give that a stir up. The oil's just sitting on the top there. And we're going to come back to this. Now, as I've got some already done, All right, so there's the base. It's a very versatile base. You can go on and add garlic to that and some lime juice and actually create more of a mayo type linkage between this and the sweet, sour, savoury thing. But right now we're just going to add some lime juice to the balance of this here, some sea salt, and we're going to add the probiotic to it, all right? Because we want to blend all that together. Where's my new device? Just fabulous. Doesn't save the pips, but that's okay. We won't put any more in there. Okay, we're actually going to use a little cake mold, which is what that came from. So we're actually going to end up putting that into that. All right, then I'm going to put the probiotic in it now. Then you put that in the refrigerator, and things just firm up nicely. That's been sitting for about 5 days. So that cream cheese has some age to it, which is really nice. You know? And that's one of the keys, I think, too, as we're now discovering, is the longer you can leave them, the better they are. So we need a bit of sea salt. In this case, I'm using some desert salt from Western Australia. You can use a grind of sea salt. And the salt just permeates everything beautifully. We're not using a bag for this, okay? We don't need to have a nut bag because it's a paste that we've actually created. So we don't need to strain anything out at this particular point, all right? My capsules. And just empty 2 capsules in here. That's all you need. And this does the job beautifully. I think they say there's, how many billion? There's 25 billion good bacteria per capsule, which I find absolutely incredible. Okay, now we just go back in here and we're just going to use this as a stirring mechanism. Don't bother setting it off again. And just stir all that in. Beautiful. And that is just stunning. And then, just pour that into your mould. And the reason why I use something as large as this is because it's really good when you've got guests around, and as you can see, we've got 2 plates of cheeses coming out today, and there's a half of one of these on it. And just flatten that off. Okay, then now this is as tight as it'll get actually. Then literally just place that in the refrigerator as is, and I'll pull one out, a round one that I did earlier. Okay, so it's got a nice little head on the top, which is nice. And again, that's about 4 or 5 days old now, which is really neat. And we can put that one out too. So any questions? That's what you're going to end up with there. So take a photograph, look closely, and Philadelphia cream cheese that you'll get, but in a nut form without any dairy components to it, which is really nice. All right, so we'll just turn now to this here. I mean, this is really, really amazing. This is a wonder herb, basically. Called tulsi in India. It's a holy herb. The Indians basically take tulsi and this sort of stuff into their system on a daily basis. We'll put a couple of cloves of garlic in there as we speak. I want nice leaves. And I even put the seeds in as well. Yeah, put the seeds in. The water content of the zucchini is the key to it, and that gives you the liquid that you're looking for. So I'll pop those in there. I think that's about it. Cool. Take the zucchini now. And just probably only need about half of this. Okay, just chop this into pieces, and we'll just add that to that. And you get a feel for basically, sort of component architecture of the whole thing. A cup and a cup, essentially. If you've got a cup of a good firm cup of basil and a cup of chopped zucchini, then that's what you're looking for, right? I'll actually put the rest in because it's here. All right. Now I just need a dab of salt. And again, now the limes, plenty of limes around. You want to hand me some lime? A couple, thanks. Thank you. That's all you need.
Wouldn't have thought to shake it.
Yeah, just give it a
I
shake.
thought about shaking mine, but then with the Thermomix, it's so precious.
Alright, so that's delicious. That's beautiful. Now we'll put some pine nuts in now.
I'm too scared.
We'll just put some pine nuts in there. Alright. So I just need a glass container or a white container will be fine. Yep.
You made pesto with coriander?
Yes. That is stunning. That is absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. Let's put that in there.
You can just pop it out when you want.
And we'll just do a little bit of a check here just to make sure it is. Oh, beautiful. So I'll put that in there. Hand that down. Now I've also made a little tomato. How do you describe it? It's not a salsa. It's more like a relish. And the idea, in order to sweeten up things, you add other sweet things in the raw food game. So what I've done is pineapple, okay, tomato, and cumin. And this provides a really, really lovely ultra tasting experience, which will go fabulous with the rest of these things here. All right. So that's it. So bon appetit, everybody. Please enjoy. Have a little bit of kitchen. And what we've prepared here today basically is the foundation for your cheeses. Most of the nut cheeses start off the same way. And we've done some really delightful cheeses here today, which I know you'll enjoy, with some accompaniments as well. Things like a lovely tomato relish using pineapple, plus a pesto, a fat-free pesto using zucchini and basil and pine nuts. I know that my guests are enjoying it. Are you all enjoying it? Absolutely. So there we go. The recipe can be seen at my website, scottmathiasraw.com. And just press on the appropriate icon. There are recipes in there as well. And of course, links to my classes. And I look forward to seeing you.